Hello 30 Rockers, and welcome back to 30 Rock. Today is day 16, and I'm happy to report that on my trip I managed to stay entirely raw. And I had some struggles, as you may have seen from the previous videos, and I certainly had to make some choices to make sure that I was not caught with my guard down. Now, I had an interesting revelation on this trip, one that might surprise you coming at this time in my journey. After all, this is day 16, so I've been doing this for a little bit of time now. And when we were at the hotel on Saturday night, I started thinking to myself, why is it that you just don't go ahead and have a burger or some pasta or some pizza or whatever? Why don't you just go ahead and do that? You know you want to. And you've already, made it very clear that raw foods is not a religion for you. And so why don't you just go ahead and do it? And, you broke down. That's fine. It happens. And the answer to that question was because I'm not doing this because I want to be doing this. I'm doing this because I need to do this. I have to do this. I've let my health get away from me for years, and I need it back. I want it back desperately. And so if you're out there and you're saying, well, I don't have this kind of willpower to do raw foods or to do whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you wonder about my willpower, trust me, I do not have any more willpower than you do. I might even have less. So it's not a matter of willpower. It's about finally maybe making some good choices. I choose to be healthier. I choose to have a journey and a pathway that will lead me to good health. And that's something that I wasn't doing before. I mean, there was always sacrifice, and if I was trying to work on an area in my life, it was always a struggle. And unfortunately, because I never took any of those times seriously, now I'm at a point where I really have to do this. I mean, I need to get healthy. And so it's not a matter of even so much choice anymore. If I don't get healthy at this point, bad things can and may happen. And that's not an option that I like. So it was interesting to come to this at this point in the journey, because a lot of times, you'd start something like this with that in mind. And really, I didn't have that, this is make or break time, this is something I must do. What I really had in my mind is, hey, I know the benefits of this, I know that I've got some weight to lose, I'm going to give it a shot. So it's interesting to be at 16 days and finally saying, well, I'm doing this because I really need to do it. As if that wasn't evident to everybody around me, and even myself, just to realize that that's the reason that I've been so diligent, and why I haven't gone off the raw foods diet, other than with my pre-planned date with my daughter. So it was an interesting revelation. This coming weekend, I have a big tournament with my oldest son out of town. First one for him, and there's a big team dinner planned around pasta. So at a place that I quite enjoy. And so I haven't decided how I'm going to deal with that yet. But I know that regardless of what I decide, that I would treat it the same way that I did the pizza, and that is that it is the event is the reason, and there aren't many events like this. And so you gotta take that in stride, and that's what I'm gonna do. And again, I may skip it like I did this past weekend because I'm on the road and I don't want to get off track. But I think that just that knowing that this really needs to happen this time has been a good thing for me. So if you're in the same boat, and if you're out there and you're wondering and you're just not sure, it's time to just maybe take a self-assessment and say, you know what, if now, then when? Because that's where I'm at. I mean, if not now, if I don't make this work for me now, then when am I ever going to? Chances are good that probably never. And another 5 years, 10 years, 15 years will slip by, and life will be good, but not, my health won't be. And I'd like life to be good and my health to be good. So until I see you here again tomorrow, I encourage you to continue making good choices and to rock on.